Triple H comes out, then Shawn Michaels. Alex, they're back to having wrestlers throw to video clips.
Yeah.
They do it all the time now after they stopped for years.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough. This was a network show that was on at 5 in the morning on the East Coast. Maybe a lot of people didn't catch it. So they're showing you what you might have missed. But it was
Why have them do it?
I know. It's a stupid thing. I did appreciate, Triple H and his leather daddy look. And Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels feels like those hats that he wears were sized for him when he had hair.
Yeah.
Shaved all of it off.
You can't tell he doesn't have hair until he takes it off.
Well, there's the thing is that as a guy who sometimes goes from having hair to not having hair, your hats are wildly different if you have like extra stuff underneath the hat. So I'm thinking why he wears the headband is to make sure that the cowboy hat doesn't go down over his eyes. You know what I mean?
Sure. But I mean, they could have played this over the arena to the
100%
to the audience, and then they could have came out instead of awkwardly having them stand in the dark for several minutes watching.
Yeah.
They talk about respect, how people gain it from them, and all I can think about how loyal they are. They fight back to back, and all I can think is you guys hit each other with sledgehammers for a decade, for 10 years.
So true.
You all hit each other in the face with sledgehammers.
Well, that's what I love about this whole thing. They always do this with stuff like this. They showed a DX hey, previously on D-Generation X video package later on the show, and they conveniently left out about how Triple H and Shawn Michaels hated each other forever. Because when they are going to go back and do nostalgia, they're only going to fill in the new people on the stuff that helps their narrative now.
Yeah,
that's an overarching thing, but it also leaves out very specific details.
Tyler was tweeting at Fightful Wrestle, and he was like, they showed a lot of 2006 stuff. It kind of sucked. It did. Besides the DVD case. Do you remember the DVD case?
I don't remember the DVD case.
It's like the pop-up book.
Yeah.
We actually gave one away. Or I can't remember. We might still have it in a giveaway, but it goes the little flaps. It was fantastic. Oh, it was fantastic. So they implied that Shawn Michaels respected Undertaker, and that's why he didn't come back for all those years and stuck to his retirement word. But Michaels says the flight back from Australia to Chicago was a long one, and at Crown Jewel, they're ready. Imagine the stupid amount of money WWE is being paid. Because think about this, Alex.
Yeah.
WrestleMania payday, dream matches against Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles were not enough to bring Shawn Michaels out of retirement.
Nope.
They couldn't do it. They asked. AJ Styles actively pushed for it.
Yeah.
There are a lot of guys that look at the Michaels retirement and respect it and say, you know what, if he doesn't want to. AJ Styles said no and told Shawn Michaels to his face, money talks, right? And Shawn goes, not really. So imagine the kind of money they're getting paid.
Yeah.
To get him out of retirement in November.
For the better part of a decade, people have been trying to get Shawn Michaels to do one more match, as you said, against the cream of the crop, as far as opponents go, dream matches. And instead, it's a retread tag match because that dump truck was full of Saudi money.